So I keep sensing something spiritual floating over me. It's really annoying. I think it comes from the other person that I live with, but it annoys me when I feel it because it's like something's hovering over you. It's usually something pretty lame. It can ease, it can even be from someone having gone to the toilet, and it just dances over you while you're trying to sleep or close your eyes to rest, and it feels like it's pulling something out of you, your body, trying to pull you out of your body. And it's very annoying. And it's happening yesterday, um, happening just now, like today. And I find there's things, I find sensing in things that are invisible annoying. Um, and I hate it. I want to move. I hate old houses too. I want to move to someplace new. I only have one relative who has her own property, and they had a new place, but I don't like to live with them because I still get weird feelings, and they've sort of told me I'm not very welcome to stay there anyway, but I didn't actually want to live with them, despite the fact that they had a new house. But I want a new house for me, but I can't afford one. I figure I got at least another year before I could be in the vicinity of affording one. And that's another 12 months of feeling these weird feelings hover above me in this old place where there's possibly some sort of things going on. And I hate it. I get annoyed by it. I really hate it. I hate invisible things because, it makes me convulse, it makes me worry, it makes me feel stressed. I have to take medications to get me to sleep. Otherwise, I might not sleep. I have to take medications to put me in a good mood. You know, Actually, it's the same medication, but whatever. I have to take pills, and I hate it. I want a new place where there's nothing going on. I'm not living with anyone, but I've got like a year to wait, and I don't know what's going to be happening in that year. But I'm gonna be annoyed for a whole year further, and I hate it. I really do. I hate things that are invisible. It's like ghosts. I hate ghosts. I get scared by ghosts, and I hate. And it's like other things that annoy you, but yeah, I hate these feelings. Being stuck in a place. I'm stuck indoors, like seriously, like 18 hours a day, and I'm like, I hate. I really do hate it. I'd rather be working and stuff, but I was sort of skeptical against my last job. Um, I didn't go to the interview, so I don't go to interviews where I think the employers are gonna suck. But it puts me out of the running for an interview, and I just keep beating myself over it until I forget about it. That I should have gone, but there are other places you can work, and whenever I don't feel uncomfortable, I go to the interview, no problem. But when I do, I manage to screw up the day. So this week I didn't go to a particular interview. I felt like I didn't want the job because I felt as though it might be unsafe in some ways. It just has to be unsafe, and I'm like, I told you so, you know. So when I'm feeling skeptical and negative or stressed about going, I just don't go. I'm like, okay, screw it. I'll just apply for other places. Maybe they won't make me feel this way, and I'll actually go. You know. But saying that, I'm waiting for a call back on Friday, and I'm also at the moment trialing for a job. So I currently have a new job, but it's not going very well. It's almost the end of the week, and by the end of the week, they make the decision whether they want me or not, and nothing has gone right. I'm supposed to be receiving money to do tasks that they require you to do so that you have the opportunity of getting the job at the end of 2 weeks. So this is my second week. And this is my second week, and I have what's today? Wednesday, turning into Wednesday. So I got this coming day, like in a few hours. Well, actually, it's this coming day right now. So I got 3 days, including today. And I'm like, I don't know whether I'm gonna have the money by then. And if I don't have the money, I won't do the tasks. If I don't do the tasks, I'm not going to get the job. So this particular job might be in the scrap. But I've got another job interview. I have to wait till Friday to get the results. If they don't contact me by Friday, I didn't get it. And then, so I had that was the job interview I went to last week. And then I had this other business contact me this week. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to work for this particular business. It's got products I don't really want to promote. And so I'm like going, I don't know, let's drag my feet, and I've procrastinated if I agreed, I'd have the job interview like in like 6 hours from now. No, actually it's 10 hours from now. And I'm like, I didn't feel comfortable about that particular job, but just have me go in and get the job. It'd probably be a job that I'd want to go to, but I just don't feel like it. Simple as that. And I hate it because I'm making these decisions while living in a place which I hate, and living with people that I don't want to live with. Living with people that can even chuck me out or be violent or just be rude to me. And I don't want to live with them, I'd prefer not to live with them. If I have to live with them, okay, things aren't so bad, but things just have to change to be worse, and you're like going, oh, I told you so, I shouldn't be living with them at all. I was told by a professional that I shouldn't be living with either one of my parents, but I haven't been told by police to not live with my parents because my parents are dangerous. So I'm still like living with my parents, but I was told I shouldn't be because the way that they're changing is unstable. It brings instability towards me, and I shouldn't be exposed to that. I should just move on and forget about them and live by myself and continue living my life without them. That's what I was told. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, but I don't have a job. I don't know how to get a job. This was like a few years ago. At the time, I couldn't get work, and I was going broke. That was my situation, and I was being told, "Oh, don't go back to your family. Live by yourself, and be an independent person." I'm like, "But what if I ran out of money?" And in the end, they had to admit, if you run out of money, what else can you do? But going home isn't such a bad idea. But you have to admit that. But yeah. But I'm being tortured. Like tonight, I'm being tortured. I hate living here because it's torture to feel like you're living in a place that you don't want to live, feeling things that you don't want to feel, living in an old place that you don't want to live in. Is like annoying. So, but I have to for another year, if not more. And then maybe the opportunity of moving on will open, but for now it's not opening right now. So my bad luck.